Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is SANISAH binti ENDAL and my friend Hashimah, SYAFIQ and DAYANG. For introduction, this study explored the combined impact of social media influencer and content marketing on brand trust and online repurchase intention. As digital platform like Instagram and TikTok become central to marketing strategy, influencer and content marketing have emerged of powerful tools for engaging with consumer. However, while both have been studied individually, the joint influence on brand trust and repurchase behavior remain. This research aimed to evaluate how influencers affect brand trust, analyze the role of content marketing in fostering trust, and investigate how brand trust mediated the relationship between this strategy and online repurchase intention. The findings are expected to offer both academic insight and practical recommendation for business, helping them optimize their digital marketing strategy to build stronger, more loyal customer relationship.
Hello to Dr. Jacqueline and everyone. I will presenting chapter 2 of our study, which focus on the literature review. Specifically, I will cover subtopic 2.1 to 2.5, exploring the concept relevant to our research. Let's begin with social media influencers. Social media influencers are individuals who have built a substantial following on platforms like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. These influencers act as opinion leaders, using their credibility and relatability to shape consumer perception and influence purchasing decisions. By engaging with their audiences through personalized and authentic content, they create trust that traditional advertising often struggle to achieve. According to Lu and Yuan, 2019, influencers are particularly effective in building brand trust and engagement by seamlessly integrating promotional content into their platforms. This authenticity enhances brand visibility and position influencers as a vital part of digital marketing strategies, especially for brands targeting younger, tech-savvy consumers. Influencers are categorized into tiers ranging from micro-influencers with smaller niche audiences to mega-influencers with millions of followers. Interestingly, micro-influencers often achieve higher engagement due to their relatability and approachability. However, the effectiveness of influencers depends on several factors such as content relevance, audience alignment, and perceived authenticity. Business must carefully consider these dynamics to leverage influencers effectively in fostering trust and driving purchasing decisions. Next, content marketing is a strategic approach focused on creating and distributing valuable and relevant content to attract and retain a target audience. Unlike traditional advertising, which often interrupts consumers, content marketing seeks to provide information that educates, entertains, and or solve problems, thereby building deeper connection with the audience. As highlighted by Wireng C, content marketing plays a key role in fostering brand trust and customer loyalty. By addressing consumer specific needs, it positions the brand as a reliable and knowledgeable entity. High-quality targeted content delivered through blogs, social media videos, and podcasts allow brands to communicate their values and establish emotional connection. In today's digital era, content marketing is indispensable for maintaining competitiveness. Beyond driving traffic and generating leads, it influences purchasing decisions and encourages repeat business. The success of such campaign relies heavily on understanding the audience, crafting tailored message, and utilizing data analytics to optimize content delivery. Brand trust refer to a consumer's confidence in a brand's reliability and integrity. It is built over time through consistent quality, transparency, and positive interaction. Brand trust is critical in shaping consumer behavior, particularly in purchase decision and loyalty. Studies have shown that brand trust mediates the relationship between marketing strategies such as influencers collaboration and content marketing, and outcomes like consumer satisfaction and repurchase intention. In this study, brand trust is a central element connecting social media influencers, content marketing, and online repurchase intention. Its role as a mediator highlights its importance in achieving marketing success and fostering customer loyalty. Online repurchase intention refers to the likelihood of a consumer revisiting an online retailer for repeat purchases. It serves as a key indicator of customer loyalty and long-term business success. Trust is a pivotal factor influencing repurchase intention as it reduces perceived risk and builds confidence in the brands. Other contributing factors include positive past experiences, seamless purchasing process, and engaging digital strategies like influencer campaign and content marketing. In this study, online repurchase intention is examined as a critical outcome influenced by social media influencers and content marketing, with brand trust playing a mediator role. Understanding this relationship help business retain customers and achieve sustained growth in the competitive digital marketplace. Finally, while extensive research has explored social media influencers and content marketing independently, the combined impact on brand trust and online repurchase intention remain under research. Most studies focus on the individual benefit of these strategies, overlooking the potential synergy between influencers-driven engagement and value-oriented content marketing. For example, questions such as how the authenticity of influencers amplifies the value of content marketing or vice versa remain unanswered. Additionally, while brand trust is recognized as a mediator, its role within the combined framework of these strategies has not been truly examined. This study aims to address this gap by exploring the interplay between influencers, content marketing, brand trust, and repurchase intention, providing valuable insight for both academia and industry.
I will present for Chapter 3 Methodology. For research design, this study used quantitative research design to examine how social media influencer, content marketing, and brand trust impact online repurchase intention. A cross-section survey is conducted, gathering data from respondents at one point in time. The survey approach is effective for collecting data from a large, diverse sample, making a finding more generalizable. The study looked at independent variable is social media influencer and content marketing. For mediation variable is brand trust, and then for dependent variable is online repurchase intention. We will use structural equation modeling (SEM) to test this relationship and understand how they work together. Okay, let's talk about population and sampling. The target population consists of online consumer who engage with social media influencer and content marketing on platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. The study focused on adults who have experience with online shopping. We will use convention sampling to collect data from 111 respondents, ensuring we gather enough information for accurate analysis. The sample will include individuals from various backgrounds to reflect the broader population. Okay, for data collection, to collect data, we will use an online survey distributed through social media and email. The survey will measure perception on social media influencer, credibility, and participability. For content marketing, we use value, relevance, and engagement. Brand trust, we use confidence in reliability and integrity. Online repurchase intention, likelihood of repeat purchase. Validated measurement scale from previous research will be used, and respondent will rate segment on a likelihood scale from 1 to 5. This method ensures reliable and consistent data collection. Okay, for data analysis, once data is collected, we will analyze it using SPSS for distribution statistics like means and standard deviation, and smart PLS for structural equation modeling. SAM is perfect for understanding complex relationship as it helps us explore both direct and indirect effect. The analysis will evaluate the ability and validity of the measurement scale, test the hypothesis relationship between variables, explore how brand trust managed the effect of influencer and content marketing or repurchase intention. By combination SPSS and smart PLS, we can provide a detailed, rigorous analysis of the data and gain valuable insight.
Okay, Assalamualaikum to Dr. Jacqueline. My name is MOHAMMAD SYAFIQ and I will present Chapter 4, Frequency Distribution Respondent Profile. Okay, this chapter focuses on analyzing a dataset of 111 valid respondents to examine various metrics including online purchase intention, ORI, content marketing, CM, and social media influencer, SMI. The data encompasses key demographic factors such as age, gender, and education attainment, alongside physiology measure. The analysis aims to assess the reliability, relationship, and impact of this indicator on individual perspective. Okay, as you look the graph, based on the result, it shows that from the total of 111 respondents, the majority from 111 or 68.5% were from female students, and the others 35 respondents or 31.5% were from from male students. It indicates that mostly respondents that answer the question are female than male respondent. Okay, we go to the next page. Okay, for this graph show about age of respondent. Based on the result, the highest value was 111 respondent or 45.9% from the categories respondent, which is between age 21 to 29 years old. It was followed by those 30 to 39 years old with 36 or 32.4% responded. The lowest result is only 3 respondents or 2.7% was represented by those age in range below 20 years old. Okay, for this page show about level of education. The table shows that from the total 111 respondents, the highest frequency was 46 respondents or 41.4% from degree holder. That means the majority respondents are from people with higher level of education, which from degree holder. Otherwise, the lowest frequency is from the level of education, which is only 3 respondents or 2.7%. Okay, for the last page is descriptive statistics were conducted to summarize key characteristics of the student variable. The demographic analysis revealed that 68.5% of respondents are female compared to 31.5% is male, suggesting potential gender influence on the several outcomes. In the term of age, the majority fall between 21 to 29 years old, followed by those in the 30s. Representing predominantly young workforce. Okay. Regarding education, most respondents hold a degree. These are notable portion possessing diploma or secondary qualification, indicating a relative educated sample. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum Dr. Jacqueline. I am Dayang NURFAEZAH, and firstly, I will be presenting the results of our reliability analysis. First, we look at the SMI scale. The Cronbach alpha for this scale is 0.698, which indicates acceptable reliability. This means the items in this scale have a reasonable level of consistency, but there is room for improvement to make the scale even more reliable. Next, we have the CM scale, which shows a very strong Cronbach alpha of 0.915. This is considered excellent reliability, meaning the items on this scale are highly consistent and measure the same underlying concept very effectively. Finally, the ORI scale has a Cronbach alpha of 0.925, demonstrating very high internal consistency. This indicates that the questions used to measure online repurchase intentions are well correlated and produce reliable results. In conclusion, the analysis suggests that the CM and ORI scales are highly reliable, while the SMI scale could benefit from some adjustments to improve its internal consistency. In this section, I'll discuss the item total statistics for the SMI scale. Let's look at SMI_5 on the SMI scale. It showed a negative correlation of negative 0.8 with the overall scale, which means it doesn't align closely with the concept of social media influence. This suggests that SMI5 may not be as relevant or well suited to the construct compared to the other items. On the other hand, SMI3 and SMI4 showed strong positive correlations of 0.665 and 0.578 respectively. This indicates that these items are well aligned with the social media influence construct and fit the scale much better. In conclusion, the item total statistic highlights that while SMI5 may need revision or removal, SMI3 and SMI4 are strong items that contribute positively to the overall scale. In this section, I'm going to explain the results of the regression analysis we conducted. R equals to 0.534 shows a moderate correlation between the predictors, which are social media influence and content marketing, and the outcome, which is online repurchase intention. This means that there is a moderate relationship between these factors and repurchase intention. R square equals to 0.285 means that about 28.5% of the variation in online repurchase intention can be explained by the combination of SMI and CM. So these two factors have a decent explanatory power in influencing repurchase behavior. Adjusted R square equals to 0.272. Adjust the R square value by taking the number of predictors into account. It shows that after adjusting for the model complexity, about 27.2% of the variation in ORI is still explained by the predictors. Lastly, standard error of the estimate equals to 0.891 tells us the average distance that the observed values fall from the regression line. In other words, it gives us an idea of how accurate the predictions are on average. Now, let's look at the coefficients for social media influence and content marketing in our regression model. First, for social media influence, the coefficient is 0.439. This means that for every unit increase in social media influence, online repurchase intention increases by 0.439 units, assuming that content marketing remains constant. For content marketing, the coefficient is 0.352. This tells us that for every unit increase in content marketing, online repurchase intention increases by 0.352 units, holding social media influence constant. Lastly, let's take a look at the predicted values and residuals from our regression model. Predicted values have a mean of 2.17, which suggests that our model's predictions are generally centered around this value. This indicates that the predictions are reasonably consistent with the observed data. Residuals, or the differences between observed and predicted values, have a mean of 0, which is ideal. However, the standard deviation is 0.883, showing that there is some variability in the errors. This suggests that while the model is doing a decent job, there is still room for improvement. The range of residuals indicates that there are some larger discrepancies between the observed and predicted values for certain data points. This could suggest the need for further model refinement to improve accuracy. Standardized predicted values are spread around the mean, with most values falling within the expected range of -2 to 2. This is a good sign that the model is making predictions that are consistent with typical data patterns. And lastly, standardized residuals reveal some extreme residuals, which could point to potential outliers or data points that the model doesn't explain very well. Thank you.
Okay, for the conclusion, this study examined the combined effect of social media influencer and content marketing on online purchase intention, which brand trust serving as a mediating factor. The finding revealed that both social media influencer and content marketing significantly drive online repurchase behavior, emphasizing the critical role of brand trust in connecting their strategy. The research underscore the importance of authenticity, high quality content, and transparency in fostering consumer trust and loyalty. The insight offer practical guidance for business to enhance their digital marketing effect, build strong customer relationship, and achieve sustainable growth in a competitive online marketing. Okay, for the recommendation to examine the impact of social media influencer and content marketing on brand trust and online purchasing intention. Business show priority authenticity by partnering with influencer who aligns with their brand value, creating high quality, engaging content in diverse format such as video, infographic is essential to meet audience need. Transparency in operating and clear communication are critical for building trust. Leveraging data analysis can help refine campaign tailor strategies to target demographic and stabilize consistent long-term influencer collaboration. Direct audience engagement through social media and adopting of emerging technology like augmented reality can enhance consumer experience. These strategies enable business to strengthen consumer relationship and achieve sustainable growth. That's all for me and my team. Thank you.